The big story tonight, the end of an era.
Toys R Us set to close all of its stores. The impact is going to be felt nationwide. The iconic chain's 740 stores will shut down. 30,000 jobs will be lost. Several of those locations are here in Southeast Michigan. Tonight, we're answering your questions. What to do if you have a gift card? What happens to baby registries? And the big one, what went wrong? It's an iconic brand that many of us grew up with. We want to know, will you miss Toys R Us? Go to WXYZ.com/vote and let us know.
Our big story coverage starts with 7 Action News reporter Nia Harden with a look at the impact on customers here in Metro Detroit.
Shoppers aren't taking any chances. We're already seeing them coming out, filling up their carts, trying to get everything before the stores close. They say they're sad to say goodbye.
It's over, Mama. No more Toys R Us.
It's a sad day for Toys R Us kids.
I'm disappointed. I really am. I just love the selection, but now, everything's online.
How are you feeling?
Sad, but it's closing.
CEO Dave Brandon making the news public Thursday that the company will close 740 stores in the country. Brandon is the former University of Michigan athletics director. In January, the company announced they were closing nearly 200 stores after filing for bankruptcy. The change has a lot of shoppers feeling nostalgic.
And remembering, it's like I was saying, the one in Ann Arbor, I remember walking around with my parents looking and shopping for things, and I was hoping to be able to do that with my grandson, and now it's just, he'll be a year the 4th of April, and it's just not going to happen.
Gary Dunn with Toys for Tots says he relies on Toys R Us for donations every year.
We need that money to help these kids. We take care of about 2,000 kids in Livingston County area, so that's a lot of children.
That's not all. More than 30,000 jobs are at risk. Toy makers will have to find a new place to test and sell their toys, and landlords will have to find another company to rent the space. I am really shocked that I am talking to 2 grown men about Toys R Us closing.
We love it. We love it. Yeah, you got to have the toys. You got to be able to play with them. You got to get them in your hands. Looking at it online ain't the same.
Toys R Us says they'll release more information about that liquidation in the near future. Nia Harden, 7 Action News.
All right, Nia, thank you. So what if you have a Toys R Us or Babies R Us gift card, or say you're registered with them?
Joanne Burton is here with the answers so you don't waste your money. Joanne, this is such a shock.
It is a shock to so many people, you guys. A sad day, really, when you hear this, right? And I got some of the answers to the questions you just asked straight from Toys R Us this afternoon. When a company files for bankruptcy, it's not obligated to honor gift cards. Toys R Us will, though. But here's what you need to know. If you're holding a gift card to Toys R Us or Babies R Us, you better start making plans to spend it.
All those gift cards, especially for Christmas and that they're going to be gone away.
Toys R Us told me today you have the next 30 days to use those gift cards. After that, they'll be no good.
That's a bummer. People need to get out then and come use them.
And soon, because things can change. Senator Chuck Schumer wanted more from the toy store chain. He sent a letter to the Federal Trade Commission suggesting that ideally consumers would be able to redeem them for cash. That's not likely.
So I came in today because I've got the credit card and you get the 10% off on Thursdays, and that's going to be done pretty soon too.
Toys R Us tells Action News the liquidation sales will begin within the next several weeks, with the store closings not far behind. As for Babies R Us, those stores will also close. But the company is planning on maintaining the Babies R Us registry and its website, at least for the time being, in hopes that someone might be interested in buying those parts of the company. But again, that could change. So bottom line, if you're buying something from a registry, do it soon. And if you have a registry there, to be safe, you might want to open one somewhere else as well. Of course, Toys R Us hoped to avoid all this. The plan was to keep 400 stores open, but a disappointing holiday season sealed the deal. An unhappy ending to this toy story. Now, typically with liquidation sales, the deals get better as the sales go on, right? But again, if it's a gift card that you're looking to cash in on, I wouldn't wait so long to get the very best deals because, A, you don't know what's going to be left, and again, you just don't know. They say 30 days right now that these are good, but again, anything can change because they're not obligated to honor that.
Especially as they go through the process.
For sure.
We'll see. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Impacting an awful lot of people in so many different ways. Joanne, thanks. And let's go now to the results of our poll.
The 7 Action News poll, we wanted to know, will you miss Toys R Us?
All right, so 61% of you say yes, and 39% say no. As always, we want to thank you for taking the time to vote. You can also weigh in on Facebook and our website, WXYZ.com. And our big story coverage continues over on WXYZ.com. There you'll find additional information about what led to the closings and a warning about what you may find in stores if you're looking for a good sale.